a chance to win prizes with the Midday Mindbender. Jack's Cafe, weekdays noon to 2, right here on 980 WCAP, where everybody gets it. The Lowell Spinners on 980 WCAP.
All right, we welcome you back to the Lasher Park as the Lowell Spinners and the Williamsport Crosscutters get set to play here in the final game of this homestand. Let's take a look at tonight's starting pitcher for the Lowell Spinners. It's going to be right-hander Aaron Wilkerson. Wilkerson's numbers 2-1 on the year with an ERA of 3.27. This will be his 5th game, all starts, 22 innings. 17 hits, 10 runs, 8 earned runs. He's allowed 2 home runs. He's hit 1 batter. He's walked 7 and struck out 27. The New York Penn League is hitting .213 against Wilkerson. His last outing came on the 6th of August against State College, and he was the losing pitcher in that one, as he went 4 innings and gave up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. And Wilkerson, of course, coming to the Spinners by way of independent baseball. He's had 4 starts with the Spinners. He pitched at Auburn on July 20th in his debut game with Lowell. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. He then faced Hudson Valley on the 25th, went 7 innings, allowed 4 hits and a run, walked 1 and struck out 6. And then he worked at Staten Island on July 30th, going 5 innings, 3 hits and a run, walking 3 and striking out 6. And then he worked in that game against State College on the 6th. Wilkerson picked up wins in his first 2 games as a member of the Lowell Spinners. And in his 3rd start, it was a no decision at Staten Island, and then he had a loss to the State College Spikes on August 6th. Wilkerson, a right-hander, hails from Hewitt, Texas. Spinners getting him from the Grand Prairie Airhawks of the American Association, 6 feet 3 and 190 pounds. And we're set for baseball here at Lasher Park. Stepping on in for the Crosscutters, it's going to be Cord Sandberg, the right fielder. Sandberg at .238, he's homered 4 times, and he's driven in 20 runs. Sandberg at 2 for 8 with a double and an RBI in the series so far. 1 for 4 in each of the first 2 games. 1 for 4 with a run scored on Saturday, and then 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI double. We're set for baseball here at the Lasher Park as Wilkerson into the windup, and the first pitch is going to be sliced foul off to the left for strike 1. 7:02, our start time here at the Lasher, starting a couple of minutes ahead of schedule here. And 81 degrees is our game time temperature. The pitch to Sandberg is looped foul off to the left and out of play. Sandberg is a left-handed hitter, and he hails from Bradenton, Florida. Born there, still lives there. And the pitch on the way from Wilkerson, that's going to be inside for ball 1. The umpires for the ball game is assigned by the New York Penn League tonight. Chris Graham is calling the balls and strikes, and Dave Albertson is your umpire on the base paths. Here's the pitch. Line drive, sharply hit foul down the right field line. And the count 0-2. We'll set the Spinners defense for you as soon as this first at-bat is complete. This is the rubber game of the series, each team winning 1. Spinners were 1-1 against the Crosscutters a year ago. And Wilkerson into the windup. Here is the pitch, and it's going to miss high for a ball. And the count 1-2. Nice night for baseball here at the Lasher Park. Thought we heard some possible rain coming in the area, but not till later. It's just very humid here as the pitcher misses outside to 81 degrees and under humid conditions. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count on the leadoff man, Sandberg, will be followed by Trump and Garcia for Williamsport here in the first. The pitch is a high fly off to the left side and out of play. Wilkerson reaching the low 80s. 89 miles an hour on that last offering. Wilkerson is from Hewitt, Texas. He attended Cumberland University. The pitch. This one is hit foul down the right field line and out of play. Count will hold at 3-2. Spinners in the home white jerseys tonight with red trim. The word Spinners across the front of the jersey in red lettering, white pants. Williamsport in the traveling red uniforms with single in the left. And Williamsport with the runner at first for Giandino Tromp, the center fielder, 274. 12 homers and 30 RBIs. Tromp is 2 for 8 with 3 strikeouts in the series. The defense for the Lowell Spinners looks like this. Mike Myers gets the start in left field. Joseph Monhay is in center. Danny Myers is your right fielder. Around the infield, Jordan Betts is at third base. Mauricio Dubon is at shortstop. Daniel Lopez is at second. And Eldis Peralta at first. And doing the catching for the Spinners is Alex Suarez. And the first pitch to Tromp is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Tromp was 2 for 4 yesterday. Singled in each of his first 2 at-bats. He walked in the 5th. And he was 0 for 4 in game number 1 on Saturday. Wilkerson with a quick move to first, and Sandberg back to the bag. Sandberg runs very well. As you'd expect, your top of the order guy, too. Sandberg 8 for 10 in stolen bases on the year. Spinners have just 5 home games left after tonight. 12 of the next 14 are on the road. Here's the pitch. High fly ball into left center field. Coming on over is Myers, and he will give way to Joseph Monhay. And Monhay will put it away. Tromp is out on a fly ball to center. 1 gone for Williamsport here in the first. And here is Wilson Garcia, the designated hitter. Garcia at 224 with no homers and 7 runs batted in. We're going to have a guest commentator coming in the second inning. David Ty, who won a silent auction, is going to be joining us. I'll introduce David to you in the second inning tonight. Garcia, a left-handed hitter from Caracas, Venezuela. And the throw by Wilkerson over to first. Sliding back into the bag is Sandberg. Garcia, so far in the series, good numbers. 3 for 8 with a double and a run scored. He was 1 for 4 yesterday. 2 for 4 with a double in game 1. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out and nothing doing. 1 ball, no strikes. The count on Garcia, who is a left-handed hitting. And this is bad anyway. He's a switch hitter up there batting left against Wilkerson. The pitch, and this one's going to miss downstairs. And the count 2-1. Both of these teams will travel after the game tonight. Williamsport is going to go home to play Batavia. Spinners are on their way to Brooklyn after the game tonight. A lot of rain is expected down in Williamsport. There goes the runner. Pitch is grounded to the right side. And up with it, the second baseman making the play is Lopez. And that's going to be a ground out 4-3 by Garcia. And we have 2 away for the Cutters here in the top of the first. So Reese Hoskins will step in. Hoskins, the cleanup hitter, had a big hit in the game yesterday, 249 with 7 home runs and 34 runs batted in. Hoskins was 2 for 7 so far in the series. He had a home run yesterday to drive in 2. He also had a single. Hoskins was 0 for 3 in game number 1 with a walk and a strikeout. The pitch on the way, and this one's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Reese Hoskins, right-handed hitter from Sacramento, California. He was born there. He still lives there. Attended Sacramento State. 5th round selection in the 2014 draft by the Philadelphia Phillies. The 0-1 pitch from Wilkerson to the plate. This one is popped up, and it's going to get back foul out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. It is Irish night here at the ballpark. During the pregame lineup announcements, all the Spinners players were given honorary Irish surnames. Either O' or MC. Here's the pitch to Hoskins. It's going to miss low and outside. And the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spinners are playing their final game of the year against the Pinckney Division team. Spinners are 10-6 against the Pinckney. They've held their own against this division. A bunch of games coming up against the McNamara division starting tomorrow night in Brooklyn. The 1-2 for Wilkerson. This is going to miss a little bit high, ball 2. And it's 2-2. The road trip will also take the Spinners to Hudson Valley this coming weekend. And then we'll take a 2-day 2 games against Connecticut, and then right back out on the road again. 2-2 pitch. Close, but outside, ball 3. On that next road trip, we'll go to Aberdeen for 3, and then Connecticut for 3. Come back home to play Aberdeen for 3, and then finish up the regular season with 2 games in Connecticut. Pitch inside, and it hit him on the elbow. Hoskins hit by a pitch, and it's going to put runners at first and second. We're now hearing that Robin Williams has passed away. The actor who got his start with the Mork and Mindy television show way back in the 70s. Of course, he's a very accomplished actor, and shocking news. So here is the number 5 hitter, Derek Campbell. Campbell at 263, 2 home runs and 11 runs batted in. Campbell 2 for 7 with a double in the series. Pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Robin Williams was 63 years old. Died at his Northern California home. Certainly a tragic loss for the entertainment industry. Ball, no strikes, the count on Derek Campbell from Irvine, California, born there. Still lives there. He attended Cal, 20th round selection in this year's draft by the Phillies. Here's the pitch, and Wilkerson gets that one in there for a called strike. 1-1. That pitch was in the dirt. It got away momentarily, and Hoskins advancing to second. It'll be ruled a wild pitch. And this next pitch is downstairs for a ball, and it is 1-1. So both runners advancing on that pitch in the dirt. Sandberg to third and Hoskins to second. So 2 on with 2 on and a 1-1 count on Campbell. The 2-1 pitch, here it is. Swing and a miss. Good sinker downstairs by Wilkerson. And we have a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. Excellent crowd on hand here in the Lasher for a Monday. The third base seats are filled in a little bit more than the first base seats are. Wilkerson about to throw his 24th pitch here in the first inning. The pitch. High foul pop back upstairs over the roof and out of play. Wilkerson really provided a shot in the arm for the Spinners. Going 6 innings in that first game at Auburn. Then he went 7 against Hudson Valley. That 7-inning start against the Renegades on the 25th of July was the longest any Spinner starter has gone in a game this year. The 2-2 pitch from Wilkerson. Swing and a chopper foul down the third baseline. And the count even up at 2-2 still on Campbell. A 263 hitter. Williamsport as a team this year has hit 243. Cutters have hit